fair point. Let me get in Ellen Rao. Ellen Rao, I mean, look at what the concern that Brinda Adige is raising, and the Brinda Adige is not questioning that the man or his complaint must not be heard, his complaint must not be followed up on, or the police did not have a lapse in not responding or taking into consideration the man's complaint or the accused's complaint in this particular case. However, what Brinda Adige is saying is the words used by court just because the police had a lapse. So what Brinda Adige is saying that several times there have been judgments from the court with a very patriarchal mindset. And when you make sweeping statements like this before the entire case comes before you, it gives out the wrong a wrong message. Ellen Rao, how would you look at this?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate the concern of Brinda ji. And every case has its own peculiarities. Apart from my being 36 years of my career in police, for the last 10 years, I'm working in High Court and other courts and dealing with such type of cases. So the saying by the judge like this, definitely it's on the extreme side, but generally all sober judges, they don't comment all these things in verbally. Verbally they don't comment, but they can, if they find anything wrong in the investigation and that they find that something wrong, blatantly wrong has come before that court, then definitely the court has its duty to assess and judge what are the allegations are. That is, court is also duty bound. And then they can point it out like this. In this case, might have been pointed out. Maybe something peculiar things might have been brought during the investigation or during the allegations of this case. That's why this judge might have said like this. But normally, we also have regard to the ladies, women police, women folk. Then. And the allegations against the allegations by the women, that should be investigated with very sensitivity by the police, and any sort of insecurity by the women is also have a great concern by the police as well as state government. So, and judiciary also is very much inclined to give justice to the women first, and then. It might be some in this particular case might be something happened.
I think justice is justice. It's not about justice to women first. I think justice means justice. Justice has no gender. So we just hope that the whole process of justice is what will be seen through. But very quickly to both of you, I have one question and I want both of you to respond to this. Ellen Rao, court said something very important, and that is, in cases such as this, if the complainant has made a wrong complaint, there must be action taken against the complainant, which is provided for in the law. Is it a strong enough provision? For example, if a woman or a man makes a false complaint against a colleague or against whoever it be, a partner or whoever, are there provisions strong enough in the law that the case can be taken against the complainant? Because we don't really see that often. Ellen Rao, first to you.
Yes,
a minute to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. There are provisions in law, both in IPC, now it's BNS, and CRPC, now it's BNSS. If any complaint is found during the investigation, found a wrong complaint and incorrect allegations are there or malicious allegations are there, then that case will be cancelled and the action will be recommended by the police against the complainant, whosoever may be male or female, whatever is there. And in that case, that person who is alleging wrong allegations, that he will be prosecuted under section 182 of IPC, that is now BNS, some other section is there. And in the claim also.
Allow me to just get in Brinda Adige. Brinda Adige?
If he wishes to claim that about the reputation also, then there is a provision in CRPC, BNSS, that he can also seek a claim about the reputation he has lost about for these allegations and false allegations. So there is enough.
Yes, there is enough. There is enough laws, and we have many cases.
Let me just get in Brinda Adige, sir. Brinda Adige, one question, Brinda Adige, and this is particularly regarding workplace sexual harassment, POSH Act. In that, if there is a wrong complaint that has been filed, a quote-unquote malicious complaint that has been filed, can a counter-complaint be filed against the complainant?
A counter-complaint can be filed against the complainant, but the IC, the internal committee, also puts down its recommendations, and the company can take disciplinary action from not only fine and compensation from the complainant who has falsely made some claim like that, but also termination of service. And these have happened in the past, and we've also seen courts that have issued certain punishments. There have been punishments of even, saying that 1 lakh rupees is a fine you have to give, or you go to jail for 1 month. So the court has enough space, and it has exercised all of that power that is there within it. That said, it is up to the court also to keep constantly saying, report, let the investigation happen. And if it is false, we will take action, but not make blanket sweeping statements like this, because that will stop women from coming forward and reporting.
Right. Thank you very much, both of you, Brinda Adige as well as Ellen Rao. Thank you very much for joining us. An important conversation that I think we should be having more and more. Thank you very much.